How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cheese pizza with just 7 ingredients. Now I don't have to tell you, making a cheese pizza yourself, it's probably a lot healthier for you than buying a greasy one in the freezer section of your supermarket. The key point here is that you need to make the dough at least 24-hour advance so that it can have time to develop the flavor in the dough. What helps a lot if you have a dough mixer, all you have to do is just put all the ingredients in, flip the switch, wait a while, and then just put the dough in the fridge. So these are all the ingredients you need to make the dough. 3 cups flour, 2 tablespoons sugar, 1 tablespoon olive oil, half a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 teaspoon of yeast. This is about 1/3 packet of this. And here I have 1 1/8 cup of warm water. I heat it in the microwave, and you see I have a temperature gauge here. It's showing about 120 degrees or so. It's gonna cool down a little bit when I mix it all together, but we don't want it too hot to kill the yeast or anything. So let's just mix all this up and see. So let me put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 1/8 cup of warm water, 3 cups of bread flour. There's 2. There's 3 cups. And 3/4 teaspoon of yeast. This is half teaspoon and a quarter more, 3/4 teaspoon. Then you just start blending all this. So it's been blending for about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna take it off. Feels a little warm. Put a little bit of olive oil on top so that it won't stick to the saran wrap. Just kind of coat the outside. Look at this. Just gonna wrap this and stick it in the fridge. All I did so far is mix together 5 ingredients to make this dough. I'm gonna let it sit in the fridge for 24 hours and then we'll come back. So it's about 24 hours later. Look how big it turned out to be. It feels a little bit lighter now, and we can make 3 small pizzas with this. So just to know, I did use bread flour here, and since I don't have a really large surface anywhere, I'm just gonna use my glass surface stovetop. Just take about 1/3 of this out. There's about 1/3 here. And just roll it out. I mean, I guess I can toss it like this. So now I have my pizza crust. Put some flour on this so it's kind of slippery. So it kind of slides around. This is so I can slide it into the oven later. I'm using some of this tomato sauce. I'm just gonna pour it right on. Asiago cheese here I got from Costco. Grated about 1 cup of it, and that's all you need on this small pizza. And I got some tomato sauce here. I'm gonna use about 2/3 cups on the pizza. But first, before I do that, I'm gonna make the edge here a little bit prominent. Coat the edge here with olive oil. And I'm just gonna put some sauce on here. And then I'm gonna put on my cheese. Preheat your oven to 500 degrees and grease your pan. So you just slide it onto there. And then you just let this bake. Okay, it's all done now. And you just get it off the pan. And I'm getting it on a cutting board here. Cut it. So that's all there is to it. I used tomato sauce in this recipe and actually required me to bake it for about 13 minutes in a 500-degree oven. If I use tomato paste, actually, there's less water content, so it doesn't need to heat up as much. In that case, I only needed to use about 8 minutes in the oven to cook it to look like this. Now let's taste it. Oh, it tastes like a cheese pizza. Alright. You know, this is a lot better for you than all the preservatives they put in the frozen ones. It's so easy to make. And there's only 7 ingredients to make this. So I did use tomato paste before. This time I used tomato sauce. I do recommend you to try tomato paste instead because it gives it a little bit richer flavor. When you use a tomato paste, mix in maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of water to get it to a consistency so you can just slather it onto the pizza. You don't really need that much to make this pizza taste good. I mean, all you need is the cheese and the tomato paste. So that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to give me a like. Comment down below if you've never made pizza before. You're gonna try it out because it's so easy. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel over here. Thanks for watching. Pretty darn good.